to Axoim, and I'm gonna.
Wait, why are you streaming?
Because we're testing it out if like Jason can stream on his end, so that anyone can just stream.
Yeah,
on
I'm testing the streaming capabilities at the moment.
Because obviously I know if I can or not. I mean, I can't live stream. Oh, it's it live now. Yeah, you're live right now, Jason.
Can you hear me?
Did you want me to start the game?
Yeah. Yep.
How's the audio coming through? We good?
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
Can we all be heard? Is that thing?
All right, I'm ready to go.
We'll all be
whenever
heard
you
in
guys
stream?
are.
Yeah. I'll just have the stream up.
All right, now that I've clicked into the window, how does me clicking into the window sound? Is it too loud? I can change that.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Can you hear the background music? Is it too loud? Is anything need to be adjusted?
That's good. I mean, I don't hear Civ though.
Oh, you know what? I need to add that source.
Desktop sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, add your desktop sound.
So I would want audio input
Chum,
capture. Audio input capture. Blah, blah. Okay, so OBS is a little odd. So I'm gonna stop the stream when I click into it.
Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, you shouldn't really need to restart the stream to do stuff like that.
I did it just in case. I don't know. I've never done this.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it now. I hear it.
You can hear it now? All right.
Yeah.
What's going on, YouTube? YouTube!
Oh my god, I don't want to do that shit.
Why'd I do this?
You guys are stuck with it now.
Did I hear
I've
kick?
been on YouTube for 10 years and I get this.
Did I hear kick Jason? That's funny. You can't kick.
You can stream outside the game.
You can stream outside.
Because for some reason, somewhere, I don't know why, they're like, hey, let's make Mac and Windows would be the same staging platform. But no, it's like the slightly version behind. I can't play with that.
Oh, way.
So did you have to reboot your computer in Windows to do this?
Yeah, it only took like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this is a small map.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water,
The Spanish and
the great beasts of the Stone
I go to
Age,
bed in like
to
15
man
minutes.
taking
Oh,
his
yeah, the
first
Congo.
upright steps.
So we have to
I
absolutely
got-
destroy this fucking
Now
civilization.
begins your
in less than
greatest
50
quest.
Or 50 minutes rather.
From this early cradle of civilization
Is that what we're doing? Alright,
towards the
We have
stars.
50 minutes to destroy
All
this.
Spain stands ready to
I
answer your
would live
prayers,
stream my
devout
setup, but
King
like I said,
Philip.
my upload speed is so
From your
crap.
palace
I
at
would be streaming like
Eliscoria,
240p.
you can send forth your followers,
You can send
My
forth your
stuff is
followers,
like-
or you can load the fucking
and
game.
conquistadors, ready to strike out across
I
the
was wondering why I
seas
couldn't
to
set
spread
my,
the good word about your most holy empire.
You moved
I'm
it up
loaded
around
too.
a lot.
All right, cool. We're
You
finally
moved
in this
it
bitch.
around a lot.
Oh, this is
But what's
a
it called?
location.
Oh, you
like I
guys
said, for some
settled
reason-
kind of far away. Fuck.
Yeah, it's fine. For some reason though, I
I'm just
never
gonna
understood
settle
why
right
my download speed is like 100 megabits, 150 megabits. Upload speed barely a megabit. I'm like, really? Why? Super dumb.
We have two very, like,
I mean, I would
very
complain more if I
well-known
paid for the
empires,
internet.
and then
but
I'm the
honestly,
Congo.
I can't really do much about it. If I paid for my own internet, that's all. I wouldn't pay for phone or cable. I'd just pay for internet.
Yeah, I feel you.
If I paid for my own internet, that's all I ever do is use the internet. It'd be nice to live stream, even though I don't, per se like live streaming. It's just, whatever. It's something for me to do. It's for the reason why live stream after a while. I'm like, I'll go back and watch it. Because I'm that weird guy that watches my own videos now, because I'm like, yeah, I'm so awesome. But I'm like, I want to see what I did. I want to see what I did with my friends.
Yeah, I feel that. That's why I kind of like was interested in this whole thing. Like I was talking to the girls earlier about this, and I'm like, we were talking about. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to already start issues, but the certain person who decided to choose video games over their girlfriend. I'm not gonna say. He's a big person. You probably know who he is. But like we were talking about that whole like scenario, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I could ever choose fucking video games over my significant other. Like you gotta be a pretty shitty person. Big person. You probably know who he is. But
I know,
like, we
but
were talking
video
about that. Oh, video games don't get you laid. All right.
Me and Alex don't have that problem because we don't date people.
Yeah, video games don't get you laid. All right, so what are we doing for research? Like, what are we all boosting towards?
I don't know. I got a lot of
just
milk,
doing whatever.
so I'm doing animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry.
Alex.
Oh my god,
Alright,
Jesus! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of milk. Jesus.
Oh, I got lots of milk.
You
Okay.
got a
then
decent
there's
bit of
one
milk
here.
in there, dude. That's lit.
Oh my god, Jesus.
See, I don't need
You
it.
must get all the milk. 3, 4, 5, 6 of milk.
I have plenty
Yeah,
of milk wherever I am.
You got
And
a
then
decent bit of milk
I'm
in
doing
there,
mining.
dude.
First.
Well, excuse me. Well, mind
You
your
must
business,
get all the
okay?
milk.
We got some copper over here. Well,
Oh
actually,
wow,
don't mind
fast
your
movement
business.
is
I need stuff
really
copper.
fast. Holy
Hey,
shit.
we got
I didn't
Arabia.
expect
We're
that.
fighting Arabia.
We're fighting Arabia already.
Not
Oh, what
fighting
the
already,
hell is
but
this?
we
Oh,
are.
fast movement is
Arabia
really
is
fast.
close
I should
to
turn
being
quick
called.
movement
Fighting
off.
Arabia.
That's still an option. We're fighting Arabia already.
That's fine. I don't.
Hello,
'Cause
Arabia.
quick
Oh,
movement
what
looks
the
fucking
hell?
terrible.
We are.
Fast movement is
Arabia is
I
close
should
to
probably
being
like the whole character like jumps across the map for a split second. That's pretty sketchy.
It looks like you're picking up tile and going across. We have met the Arabian
The whole character like jumps
Empire.
across the map for a split second. That's pretty
Their
sketchy.
capital is.
Like you're picking up tile and going. Imagine we should just assault
Can we just
it
send
right
our
now.
2 warriors and then they just go away together? Can we just do that?
No, no. You can't just send over 2 warriors. You're gonna destroy the. Wait, do they? Wait, do they not have the option to like fire back without the military encampment yet, or no?
Yeah, exactly. They don't have. They
Oh.
have walls, so they can't fire back.
Oh.
I'm going over.
Okay, don't attack yet. We gotta get
Yeah,
some.
exactly.
Okay.
They don't
Gotta
have
get
they have
some
walls,
set
so
up.
they can't fire back.
I'll send it to their bottom left border.
So I'm
What do you
gonna
plan
try
on doing?
isolating one of
Research?
the audio channels real quick.
Okay.
Can you guys just go ahead and keep talking?
Yes. I mean, I'm planning on it.
I'm just gonna stop talking, guys. I'm just gonna go.
They can't
Bye,
hear me, so I can't speak.
guys.
So what I ended up doing is like kind of taking it seemed as if it was like taking like a double audio. So it was taking what was going on inside the game, and it was also for some reason taking the Xbox again. So it was like double doing the party, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
Okay, listen here, Bucko. You need to stop that.
Well, hey, he called you Bucko. That's a nice thing.
I guess. All right, what are we going for now?
I guess. I'm doing archery, so we fuck up Cairo.
Let's
Alex,
just.
no, we try to protect them in Halo. We can't attack Cairo.
Nah.
We can attack whatever the hell we want to attack.
Yeah, but you see, my friend, this is not Halo. This is another game.
Galo. I'm just kidding.
Galo.
Galo the cheap.
Content strike.
He literally has his own continent. Jason just has his own continent over
Yeah, dude,
there.
I'm chilling over here, bro.
Jason's like me 99% of the matches we play.
Every time I've seemed to like drop into a game or some shit, like I always end up getting like my own little island, which is pretty dope.
And then Alex is placed in the center of absolutely
Yeah,
everyone.
Alex is right in the middle of
And
Bonfire,
everyone-
like nowhere.
No, because it's like
Yeah, let's
every time I play Civ with Alex, it's just like every Civ seems to bum rush him, even though he's like,
Is
"Hey, I want
Alex
to protect
Sparta?
you guys. I'm gonna like be friendly." No, I'm Sparta.
Oh, all right, and then Alex is like right above you.
I'm the
Yeah.
Congo.
I'm in Milkland right now. I'm the Milkman. My milk is
Yo,
delicious.
look at this dope ass fucking
I
seahorse
Milk
right
bombs
here.
at people.
Thing's fire.
You played Psychonauts, right, Alex?
I love the fact that I'm the Empire of Congo.
And then I'm down here, Sparta.
I never even heard of this empire before.
That
Just
moment
being
when you've been
straight
playing
honest.
this game for
Never in
upwards of
history
a
have I
couple
ever heard of
months,
the
and you
Congo.
just find out that there's a fucking button to automate your troops.
No way. You didn't know that?
Yeah, it took me a moment, I guess.
I don't think we're gonna need foreign trade. What is it, Alex?
Why does Spawn Caro so close to me? Why is this funny?
Look at Arabia's warriors, Alex.
Arabia's
What
hot
about
already.
Arabia?
Oh, Alex, you're hot and ready towards them too. Put them in defense so that whenever we declare war, you guys will have the upper hand.
So it says 2 people are watching, and I feel like the only 2 people watching are me and you, just to make
Me
sure
and
that
you.
the stream is working.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You already declare war? Or no, we can
No.
just walk on their border willy-nilly.
What? You could do that?
I didn't know that. I thought it declared war on
I
people.
didn't know it either. Anyways, I'm
No,
making
don't send
slingers.
your other warriors over because you don't want.
I'm making slingers.
Oh, okay, I'm making archers and a couple. Once we are done researching archery.
Yeah, no, I'm just making slingers.
I think we're
I'm
just
gonna
waiting
have
on
them stay
one
there.
specific. Oh, here we go.
Oh fuck.
Getting these guys into fortify. I think these guys just need some milk, so I'll do that. Farm.
He
Ooh,
needs
he
some
needs
milk.
some milk.
Okay, I didn't expect the crowd to harass me.
Guess what?
What, Alex?
Nothing. Nothing.
You thought.
They're making scouts. Why are you making
They
so much
need more
scouts
milk.
for? Need more milk.
Let's see here. Sailing so Jason can get near us.
This is like not the game to have to go and take a dump during.
Oh my, oh, look at his continent. Look at
You doing good over there, Jason?
He got the barbarians.
I don't know.
Hey, Alex.
What?
My guys need a camp for trading deer.
Okay. What are you gonna do
that
that, milkman? What are you gonna do?
Did we even research mining yet or no?
I did. I finished
okay.
researching it.
Oh, then how come it says requires mining for copper?
Did
It's
I
not
not
copper.
finish researching?
It's not mining V2, is there?
No.
Mining. No, you didn't research. 3 turns until you finish mining.
What? It's already researched for me though.
Didn't
Oh!
research for me.
That's a. I noticed that. Okay, so yeah, I don't have archery researched, so I'm researching archery right now.
Still
Yeah,
only
I don't
got
think we
2
are-
people watching.
Wait a minute. So we're researching things independently of each other, even though we're all on the same team.
That's pretty stupid.
That's pretty stupid.
Well then, okay. Research. Oh, they made a
They have
settler,
settlers.
Alex. We
Alright,
immediately
listen.
noticed.
Dude, my guys are getting tracked down. Like, they're getting
Alright,
this.
listen.
This one set of warriors is being hunted by 2 other warriors. Like, I don't. He's gonna get.
If that
fucking
settler
murdered.
moves, we have to get that settler.
Yeah, we have to get it.
Fucking fortify until healed. This character's about to die, dude. Like, they're going to die.
See what J-Land's doing over here.
J-Land's getting fucked up, dude. Like, these barbarians are already, like, going out for blood, dude.
I mean, that's what barbarians do. They took
Yeah.
down my country.
That early, though? Like, fuck, dude. They're just aggressive all of a
Oh,
sudden.
hey, speaking of barbarians, hey, Austin.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
see
low-key
how I
feel
nearly
like that
killed
was
them
not
already?
a fucking good idea to do that. Oh, dude, no. All of the, like, research and shit tracks for every, like, all of the teams, like, for all of us. Because I didn't research archery, and I have archery.
Oh, that's weird. I don't get what's happening then.
I mean, I can go... That might just be me thinking that.
Alex, I really feel like we should attack the archer right now. Not the archer, the settler.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Oh,
put
yeah.
into
He moves
astrology,
slightly out of
and I
range.
have astrology. Astrology
Actually, I'll
we built
move
at one
down
point.
here. So then if he moves over to any direction, we won't be... Because I didn't want him to run down past me, and like I would never be able to catch him. Because he's in the city, so we can't attack.
Yo, we got 2
the settler
subscribers,
right
dudes.
now. Yeah, me. On my main channel. And Nick.
Subscribing to your
Maybe
own
Nick's
channel,
watching.
fucking losers.
Wait a
No, I
minute.
just do
Way
it.
to make
I
him
just do it so I
sad.
can. I just did it so that I can like see it, because I don't want to like find a bookmark to the channel. I'm like, I'll just look at the subscribe list.
I just look up the name of the channel.
Yeah, I know it's too long. Just kidding, it's not too long. I don't care enough. Ah, they have more. Alex, this one archer's about to just go to town on this entire like.
Alright, so
Area
what
of
tech are we going for
barbarians.
next?
I'm finishing up
researching
sailing
masonry.
right now.
You said you're doing
Alex, what if
sailing,
he
so I
settled it?
didn't-
What if he settled the city on top of that city?
Yeah, I'll go bronze.
They have 2 cities.
I
They
stacked
never
my city on
expected
top
the
of your
duel.
city.
I never expected the Sky City.
Nobody ever
I
expected.
just realized this country's called Siberia.
Oh, Alex, they moved the settlers. Assault! Assault! Go to war now. We need to attack.
I did go to...
I'm half tempted to change my city name to West Virginia.
Oh my god, you don't want it to get like blown up, do you?
RT Gaming's gonna come through and destroy it. I can already hear the destruction happening.
Oh, the mountains.
And then tornadoes.
Astrologist, I was trying to mess up. Predicted that a meteor is going to strike in 2 places.
That's what I love about that game.
I'm trying to terraform.
Stupid shit.
You know, I mean, technically he's not wrong. He's just terraforming.
God's way of terraforming. Fuck this place. Fuck that place. Oh, and particularly this one.
Especially this one.
Especially this one.
I like it when he made the giant like sewer. Like,
oh yeah, the fucking poop volcano.
Yeah, and you just wait until it got to the top of the volcano, and then just let all of the shit like water loose.
And it just like destroyed the entire city. And it was a pretty decent sized city too.
Alex, what would you do if you lived in a city and like the entire you had a mountain? It was just full of like wastewater over
But you didn't know that.
And then it just flooded the entire city. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd notice it. All the pipes pump up to the top of the mountain.
Who's to say that's
putting
not the
some
water
serious
access
effort
or
into
the water
pumping it.
reservoir, huh?
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, it is. Hey, I got
Filling
some
an entire
banana
mountain
bananas
from
over
like
here.
bedrock, from like bedrock to, you know, what's it called? Like
Are we
sky,
bad people?
like clouds.
Oh, I'm still waiting.
No,
I
we're
still have a
good
fucking
people.
unit to move. Oh, Dirk.
Are we bad? Are we bad people?
We're
No, we're
wonderful
fine.
people. What are you talking about?
We're
We might
kind
settle a city on their city.
on their Sidley. Fucking lit.
Whilst defending, your
I
archer
pillaged.
killed a warrior. Oh, did it really? Shit. That's news to me.
I pillaged them. Next turn, Alex. We fight. Win. Yes.
Fight, win, live, not fight, win. Yes.
No, it's fight, win, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Nutty. You know, I feel like we're gonna need scouts next turn. Go, my milkmen. Build pastures. Need more amenities? Nah, Sparta's fine. If I have any extra babies, throw them off the top of the cliff.
Jesus. Fucking
That's what they
rip.
did.
Fucking rip.
If they were weak. If
You
they
are
were
not
weak,
strong enough to
that's
carry the
punishment.
pack.
I heard that. Two.
The weak ones.
Finish
don't
him
die.
off, boy. Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
won.
I got an achievement for Sparta.
That was quick.
Oh, just one more turn.
Well, so you know what? We definitely beat our goal. Jesus Christ, we definitely beat
Our
our
goal?
goal. Our goal, yeah. We definitely beat the goal of you know, destroying the entire civilization in 50 minutes. We did it in 15.
Yeah, because me and Alex just legit just went over and beat him to death. Alex, look, if you look at the graph, his name is Saladin. We beat Saladin.
We beat Salad.
Garden!
Okay, you both have the game paused, just so you know. Just.
For
We
me,
got
it
main
says
menu,
game is paused by
one more
him.
turn. What? Yeah. What? Oh, what do you want me to do? Just one more turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We literally did what we set out to do.
Raise the city. Oh, I can't.
It's
At
because
this
the
point-
capital. It's the capital of their city.
At this point, there's like nothing we
Foreign
can
trade.
do. I can't believe that you'd beat him.
I
in that.
mean,
Go to
there's a
sleep.
city-state somewhere on the map. There's a city.
Take over the city-state.
We're going for the
There's a
city-states,
city-state
boys.
somewhere on this map.
Target acquired.
We should just settle on the entire map. Every single space that we possibly like can just go to. Jason makes Atlantis. Milk pastures shall be pasteurized, Alex. I think there's no point in my having my
Well,
warriors
there's
now
a
other than,
fucking
like,
scout
barbarians.
right there. I'm just gonna move over one block, and I'm gonna form a city. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again.
We literally have to look for this one city-state, and then we're done.
Murder them.
Yo, you
Yeah,
know,
we
like,
have
They
to
kill
murder the
all of us,
city-state.
and they
So-
take over all of us.
speaking of thank you, come again. So I guess that they're getting rid of Apu from or Apu, I don't know how to say his name, from The Simpsons. I was like, really? He's been a character in the entire show for upwards of, I don't even know what, like 20 years.
Yeah, more.
Like,
Oh, Alex made la 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 bamba.
stop me if I'm wrong, but 20 years is quite some time to be like, all right, let's get rid of this character.
That's pretty reasonable, right? Oh, no, I never really watched too much of The Simpsons. It was
I liked some
established
of their
when we were
newer
already born.
episodes. Like, I find that show is kind of to me one of those things that if there's nothing to really watch, I'll watch some Simpsons because it's kind of, you can kind of sit there and throw it on in the background, and it's like, it's decent background noise. It's not like, it's not anything ridiculous. Like,
Oh, we found
I
Jerusalem.
mean, I throw on South Park for background noise, and I mean, actually,
Oh.
I think I'd rather watch The
I
Simpsons
mean,
than
I like
South Park.
Depends.
Well, Jason, looks like you're fighting Jerusalem on your own. Looks like
Well, I mean, only for like background noise, I'd rather have The Simpsons because you know, South Park has got it's really interesting background noise. You know,
You have to watch it.
yeah, it's one of those shows that you gotta kind of
I
watch.
mean,
Like,
early Simpsons are like with any shows like SpongeBob, Family Guy, obviously are the funnier parts of like the respective shows. It's usually,
I
it's
feel
usually
like
how
with
it goes
shows
for
such
most
as
things.
again South Park, The Simpsons, all these other things.
feel like
They've
South
been
Park is
going
one
on
of
for
the only
so
shows that's
long
gotten
that I
better
feel
over
like there's
time.
just not much content for them to actually make. They just do current events. Like, stop me
Yeah,
if I'm
I
wrong,
think-
but I
I
believe
think-
that like even the creators of South Park are actually trying to get South Park canceled because they're like we don't even know what to fucking do anymore. And I want to say this was recently after. I don't know if it was released on Hulu or just Hulu and all this other stuff happened on Hulu, but like when they came out with their newer episode for I believe season 22, the first episode is a school shooting first episode. And I was like, dude, this is not something you want to fucking no, this is no good, dude. So I think that they've hit in the wall of like what did we do? And they're kind of like we need to stop.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
the whole
I-
episode was
I feel
so
like-
fucked up. I was like, dude, this is actually kind of like I don't know.
Hmm.
It's again, they've been on for so long that I feel like they're just running out of ideas.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, like to me, South Park is one of the only shows that's been able to stay funny throughout its entire like runtime. Family
Because
Guy
it's
had, like,
funny
that period
because it's
where,
like
like-
nonsense. That's why I find it funny. Because like what was it?
Yeah,
The
like,
episode
Family
about
Guy
what
hit
is
a-
it?
hit a
Spontaneous
point where-
combustion was because they weren't farting enough, and fucking Kenny burst into flames. And they're like, oh my god, did you just see that? He burst into flames, and then they're all freaking out. So they're like, every 15 minutes you gotta fart. And then like they end up causing so much greenhouse gas that they had to like stop farting or I don't remember. But like, it's just small little like toilet humor like that that's actually kind of funny.
Jason, we're waiting on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been just sitting here like bogarting. My bad. Sorry. Fuck.
we literally just that city-state up there. It's all that's left.
Oh, but what's it called? I mean, for the most, I guess I like earlier Family Guy and stuff because I'm like, okay, let me check out some like I guess newer Family Guy. and watch
Earlier
it, but
Family
they're
Guy was
literally
pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like now they're just literally explaining the joke before they do it.
Or the joke is like kind of something random. Like so the way I found this formula for not South Park, for Family Guy, and it was actually in another TV show where oh, you know what? You ready for this? It was South Park. They were making fun of Family Guy. It was the episode where they were like Family Guy was gonna air Muhammad's face on like TV, and everyone was freaking the fuck out. And they were talking about basically the way that Family Guy is somehow still funny is basically what they'll do is they'll bring up something, they'll make a recall to that something, do a flashback, and be like, oh yeah, that was. Yep, that was the time I went to, for instance, a boxing camp at Guantanamo Bay or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just kind of their formula for every episode's kind of the same. And I actually, after watching that episode of South Park, I was watching some of the newer episodes, and I was like, holy shit, they're fucking right.
Yeah, it's a very systematic way of making the cartoon. It's not like when they had, Peter versus Chicken.
I thought
Like,
that shit was hilarious. It was
like a 5-minute fight.
It was a 5-minute fight, and it would literally happen out of the middle of nowhere. Like, Peter would be, like, walking down the street, or he'd be going to, like, Mr. Wishy-Washy's to get his fucking clothes cleaned or some shit, and he'd turn around for a split second, see that chicken, and his eyes would just, like, go in and be like, yo, let's fucking go. Like, and they would turn that into a 5-minute fight scene that was hilarious because they would do some stupid shit. Like, they would, like, throw each other through walls. And it's cartoon violence, so it's funny.
Yeah. And then obviously, millions of people already critiqued like SpongeBob after like season 3.
I don't give a shit. SpongeBob was kind of funny no matter what. Like, you gotta kind of just sit there and some of the jokes flew over my head as a kid, but now as I'm going back and watching them, I'm like, oh my god, that's.
I mean, like the earlier ones can be funnier for any group of people.
Exactly.
Like,
the newer ones are kind of just like it's very oriented towards obviously like a younger audience.
My prime example is how every character is a set way now. Patrick is not smart but dumb anymore. He's just plain dumb. That's his only redeeming trait.
Is he's just stupid.
And
Squidward's just got to stick up his ass all the time. That's his trait. And then SpongeBob is obviously SpongeBob. He's the fucking giddy, uppity, annoying sponge.
Yeah.
But now, like, I saw this thing, and I've heard this so many different times. It's been fucking entire 18 years I've been alive. I've heard this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe SpongeBob was actually supposed to be, like, a show on MTV.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I haven't fact-checked that either, but I remember hearing that forever ago before.
Like, I had heard that so many different times, and I mean, if you think about the way that the TV show is set up, it actually kind of makes sense. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's why it is so popular. It's because it can be funny for adults and for children.
Exactly, and that's what Disney did, really, honestly. Like, a lot of their humor is
the Disney movies.
Like, a lot of the Disney movies, like, there's supposed to be humor in them for everybody. Like, so the parents taking their kids to go see the movie aren't going to be bored out of their fucking mind. Like, there's going to be, like, some adult humor in there that kids are not going to understand.
Yeah.
Such as, like, Toy Story had so many different sexual innuendos in it, and it was actually funny going back and watching them having, like, a corrupted mind afterwards. I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is what being an adult does to you. My childhood is fucking ruined.
No, I mean, being on the internet for most of my childhood, I've grown to be non-affected by basically anything. And the only thing I can't deal with, I don't know why, it's, gore and things like that. Still to this day, can't stand it.
I mean, I can deal with gore to an extent.
Give me shock humor. Give me shock humor and I'm fine.
Like, I can deal with gore to an extent. Like, I've been recently just fucking around here on YouTube, and, like, every now and then I'll find myself, like, somehow, like, down a rabbit hole of watching videos, and then I end up watching these, like, Taiwanese, like, street vendors, and they're chopping open, like, lobsters and shit, and that doesn't bother me, but, like, when they start chopping open big fishes and all these guts are spilling out, and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit too much.
I don't know why. For some odd reason, whatever it was, I just, it was one video, it's just like, oh, this news video, my whatever, some local news show, whatever, I'll watch this. And I got to a point where it's just, I'm watching, like, every, like, freaking horrible event in human history, and just like, why am I watching all of this?
Yeah, dude, I ended up one day, I found the true experience of YouTube's crazy algorithm when I was watching, it was like Ed, and Eddie, dude. I was literally watching Ed, and Eddie on YouTube, and this was, I think, 6 years ago. I was watching, like, little clips, and then I like stopped paying attention for upwards of like an hour or so, and I come back and I look at my computer and it's like a video about Johnny Bravo predicting 9/11. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, and it was actually like, honestly, Johnny Bravo, the whole Johnny Bravo predicting 9/11 thing is actually kind of odd because it was like, I believe a month or so before or some shit like that, but they put up this fucking, like, someone was putting up, like, movie posters, and one of them was literally, it was the Twin Towers with smoke and shit, and it said, coming soon. I was like, oh, okay, so they definitely know something we don't. But that's, YouTube is a magical
so
place.
generic, though.
And speaking of like the whole Ed, Ed and Eddie Johnny Bravo stuff, to this day I will honestly find Cartoon Network TV shows, depending on what you're watching, always better than Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I've always thought that. I always
Like,
watched way more.
I
Cartoon
really
Network
like
over
Teen
Nickelodeon.
Titans was
As soon as-
basically
soon as-
Cartoon Network in their prime, and anything before that
Yeah.
was like Cartoon Network in their
Yeah,
prime.
Avatar
Like,
was Nickelodeon's prime.
what's that?
Avatar.
Avatar
Nickelodeon's prime.
was really fucking good. It was one of those TV shows that people thought was Japanese, but it was actually just, it was very inspired
Yeah.
by the Japanese animation, which was fucking awesome because, again, everyone's like, oh my god, have you seen that anime
'cause
Avatar?
Cartoon Network-
Yo, it's not an anime, dude. That shit was made in America.
Yeah, I mean, it's also that, like, you know, Nickelodeon didn't have anime. They had cartoon and stuff, and then Cartoon Network for the longest time had anime.
Yeah, they
I
had,
watched,
like,
Dragon Ball
I would
Z,
kind of consider,
then
like,
I would
Attack on
watch
Titan, not Attack on
Avatar.
Titan, Jesus Christ, they didn't have Attack on Titan on Cartoon Network. Like, Teen Titans, I would kind of say that kind of also follows the, like, kind of Japanese art style.
Yeah. Both of them were inspired, Avatar and Teen Titans.
Both of them were very, very well done. Like, I had heard some stuff recently that they're bringing back the original Teen Titans. None of this Teen Titans Go bullshit. Like, they're actually rebooting the series.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't really
it's
care that
been
much,
fucking like
to
10
be
years since the series has been off, so how are they going to bring it back and still have it still be good, you know? Like, I don't think that, I feel like
I mean,
all
they
of the
could pull a
animators and all the
Samurai Jack.
voice actors have moved on and don't want to come back. Because Cartoon Network,
I mean, they could pull Samurai
Cartoon
Jack.
Network has destroyed some people's, like, fucking shit, because, like, they put out stuff like, I don't even know, dude. Some of the
I
new
mean,
shit on Cartoon Network is
most-
so stupid.
I mean, for the most part, a lot of mainstream TV is dying out anyways. Because, like, how many people do you actually know that, like, for children, you're like, yeah, they watch Cartoon Network or they watch Nickelodeon. It's like, no, they watch YouTube or something like that. They don't watch TV. For the
Well,
most
see,
part.
I
They
just,
have a
the
phone,
reason
they got a
why I
tablet.
don't watch, like, regular TV is because
I
I have
understand
the
it.
internet.
Way more. Yeah, it's way more fun on the internet.
Like,
I mean, honestly, we had
if I could basically sit on my computer and if I wanted to actually watch, say, I have Verizon Fios, so say I wanted to watch Fios TV, if I could go to Verizon's website or some sort of Verizon service provider and just watch what I can watch on my TV on my computer, I would do it, and I would still watch TV because I'd still be using my computer. I spend most of my time between my computer and my Xbox when I'm just chilling, you know?
Yeah, the reason why I used to watch a lot of TV, even though we had the internet, obviously, was because we had like a family computer for the longest time. Where when we did, it was like my brother had his own.
And then you
laptop, so
destroyed it with
you
your
still
12
could access
terabytes
the
of
internet.
homework.
Yeah. But basically, you know, obviously tablets and things like that weren't really in there yet.
I
or
mean,
invented or,
technology
invented,
is
but,
helping
you
us, but
know,
at the same
but-
time, it's like literally destroying us because like you can't walk down the road without
That's
seeing like a
anything,
bunch
really.
of kids with their fucking like faces stuffed in their phones.
Yeah, that's anything. That's a social problem. Luckily, I mean, I wasn't affected by it. I know.
See,
obviously, some children that aren't affected
I
by
have
it.
my phone for one of, not
I
well, not
legit
really
only
one,
use
but
it
like for like
have my
maybe
phone
5
for
reasons.
emergency, 'cause I
If I
drive.
go anywhere, need to have contact with people just in case. Another reason
Yeah.
is for insurance on like my car.
Yeah.
My insurance isn't
Yeah.
like a piece of paper, it's like an actual like digital text file. So if I ever get like pulled over and my phone's dead, I'm kind of fucked, and they're going to basically think that I don't have insurance when I actually do, but my phone's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I still have insurance paper in the car though.
See, the way that it's
the
not
backup.
necessarily right now, the car is in my brother's name, and that's the way that he does his insurance, and I don't have that. So again, if I get pulled over with his car and I don't have insurance, then I'm fucked at the moment, but then he would end up getting fucked because there's another person that's not on his insurance driving the vehicle.
Yeah.
But that's one of those are 2 reasons I have my phone. Third reason, if I ever get extremely bored, I find myself jumping between like 2 apps. That's in extreme situations.
That's the same here. I can't find anything to do on my phone ever.
I mean, I found a couple good games, but I don't play games on my phone because it murders my battery.
Well, not only that for me, it's just there literally is like no good phone out there.
Like I've got some games, like I've got this one called Pixel Car Racer. That's pretty fun because you get to like customize like the body and the engine and all the other shit. But it's 2D. It's one of those games that you kind of play just to fuck around. I've got Real Racing 3, which is kind of like Forza, but it's obviously a mobile game. And then I have Bloons TD5. Bloons TD5, I don't know if you're interested in tower defense games or not, but it's a pretty fun game.
I don't like tower defense games. So.
It's a couple bucks, but I think I bought it when it was on sale, and I got like a bunch of other shit with it, so I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried out a billion phone games before, and the problem with me is that like the only good games that I play were the Katamari, Damacy version, not Damacy, but it was like a Katamari version of a game on mobile. Already beat it, got all the collectibles. Okay, I moved on. And then I played Super Toss a Turtle.
Hey, I kind of like. I know that you have a Samsung, and I really like the way that they did this. You can get achievements and shit based off of games, which is pretty fun.
I don't care about it.
I don't care about that as much as like I do on Xbox, but it's still a pretty interesting little thing that they put in there.
Yeah, that's one thing I never got. Like, I mean, I don't care about achievements in Xbox that much. I only 100% games I really like just because I'm like that shows that I like that game and it gives me something to do. I would have never played Master Chief Collection forever ago if they're like, oh, nothing else to do in it. It's like and for me it's such a big challenge 100% against CC. It's actually there's a lot of stuff to do. That's why I like playing. Really, the only reason I play an Xbox really. But it gives me something to do in it. I don't know why. I just have no incentive. Like when I see Steam achievements or when I had my PlayStation 3, I'm like, I just didn't. Like, yeah, whatever. I don't feel like getting all. I mean, the only thing on Xbox is it gives you a little score, and that's it. So that's really all it does.
Yeah. There was one achievement particular.
I don't even know.
In Crackdown 2 that I was trying to get. And that's the only time I've ever actually hunted an achievement.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I only have achievements that.
It was a secret achievement, but it was worth like 150 gamer score or something.
I like the game. Yeah, I remember sitting there in like I think 5th or 6th grade, and I would spend so many hours on one Halo Reach mission, the flight mission, Long Night of Solace.
Yep.
Because I was doing the legendary, just playing legendary alone achievement. That achievement, to this day, is the same reason why I play every Halo game solo on legendary, just in case there might be an achievement that's like complete the game on legendary alone. They've never done it since Halo Reach. And I was surprised they didn't do it with NPC. Considering there's speedrunning and lasso achievements, I'm surprised they didn't do like, oh, complete, all the Halo campaigns on legendary alone.
Yeah.
But I only 100% like games that I absolutely like. It's like a representation of being like, I like this game. I like what the developers did. I want to complete this.
Yeah, I feel that.
Or if it's a game that's stupidly easy at 100%, like Halo 5. Halo 5 is just.
Like I was watching one of my buddies' Twitch stream the other day.
Like what 5?
No, it was this morning actually.
Scored track.
Like
score attack, Alex, right?
Austin, Alex, I found a game. If you guys ever want to run through it with me. You can get like 400 gamer score from doing absolutely nothing.
I don't care about gamer score. No, I don't care about that much.
The game's really, really fun though. So have you ever played like Octodad?
No, but I know about it.
You know how like the grabbing mechanics are all like really derpy and distance based and shit? That's basically how Human Fall Flat is, but it's like a parkour like puzzle game.
Fall Flat. No, I know what Human Fall Flat is.
It's made in Unity too, which is pretty cool.
Everything's been Unity.
That's true.
I remember using Unity 3 on like my laptop at the time. Like, whoa, it's running so slow and so cool. And I'm making cubes going around each other, all I ever did, since I didn't know how to code until like 3 years ago, was just use the terrain editor, just make a bunch of terrain. like stuff. I don't know why
Yeah.
I did it, but I'm like, I'm making turtles.
I found out that a lot of Unity games on Android are really easy to hack.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Because once you
they're
find how to like
incredibly
reverse
easy to
engineer
hack.
it,
Like there's just something about the way
yeah.
that it's set up that you can just any app that I've tried using off the Google Play Store and I use with the Crack app that I have, that shit just
Oh, you
fucking
have crack?
it works every single time. Like no matter what game it is, what developer, as long as it's Unity, the hacks work every time.
Yeah, because it's every game built on Unity is gonna have the same back end
Well,
way of getting to the
exactly. If it's
code.
all built in the same place, like you said, it's got all the same backdoors. Now, I've tried other games that I thought would work that don't, and I'm like, huh, that's weird because it seems like they would do like they're not throwing any weird flags when I go to try to do anything.
I mean, also some developers just throw together a Unity game and not care. Like if you just throw together a game like whatever, you're just making a ball rolling game. You're not gonna put much security into it.
No, some of the games that I'm talking about that are made in Unity aren't like games that easy. Like they're like either shooter games or like racing games.
Yeah. So games that they like put security like measurements into.
Well, they tried to
That
put
people don't
security
cheat.
measurements into it, but you can just get around it.
Yeah. Yeah. I always think of the mobile games as the Wild West, and like I feel like they're like the bottom, like the
The
trashiest of
mobile dude,
trash
mobile
games
games
to
are
play.
not even. I would not. They're not.
I don't
If
consider
you're
them
talking to
games.
somebody and they say, "Yeah, I'm a gamer, dude." Hey, what games you play? What console you got?
okay.
Oh, I got a Samsung and I play Minecraft. You're not a gamer, dude. You play on your phone.
Okay, Minecraft, that makes sense though. It's an actual game.
Yeah, but you're playing it on your phone. Like that Minecraft was
I know.
just
I'm
an
still
instance
saying
for
though, it's not the best
just an
control.
instance.
It's not
A
the best.
game such as Minecraft, which can be kind of, I don't know, depending on what you're playing on and what version you're playing, can be kind of intensive. You know what I'm
Any
saying?
game, I feel like any game that basically requires you to be like, oh, you don't have to pay real money, but they really incentivize it, is not a
Or
game.
oh yeah, dude, I play fucking Clash of Clans.
I mean, it's the same reason why I don't consider visual novels games. You're just passively sitting
It's
there
visual
reading.
novels are not
Yeah, you can
games. You
choose.
said it right. You
You
said
can.
it
You
before
can.
you even said are not games. They are visual novels.
Yeah.
So if people try to
And like,
say
yeah,
that
sure,
visual novels are
they're basically
games, then
just
they're horribly
interactive
wrong.
books.
Like Detroit Become Human, I would consider that an interactive movie, and it's beautiful. That
Yeah,
game
same
looks
with
so good.
Yeah, and same with what's it called, Azura's Wrath. That game, it's not a game. It's a really good, basically interactive movie. The entire game is basically just quick time event.
That's what I kind of liked about
But
Detroit. It's like quick time events, so you need to pay attention, and if you don't,
Like,
it'll change the story. Like if you fail a quick time event, you could
Yeah.
either die or you'll end up in
it's an
another
interactive
situation.
movie. It's not a video game.
What's up?
But it's an interactive movie, not a video game.
Yeah, but I understand that. Like, but if you're not paying attention, and again, say like the story can rapidly
it
change
plays
in
itself.
seconds, which is
Yeah, and it plays
which is
itself.
why you need that input from you. That thus making it an interactive movie, basically. I think Detroit did it very well. I really liked how all the stories converged at the end. But you could play the game
never
a
played
bunch of
Detroit.
different ways. Like I was watching, Criticals. I was watching his gameplay run through on his channel, and it was pretty good. Like he killed Connor like 6 times. I thought that was hilarious.
I've never played the game or seen any footage of the game, so I don't know any of the characters.
I would, dude, go check out his fucking YouTube channel, dude. Like,
I'm saying, I just mean like not that guy, but I mean the game itself. Like I don't know anything about that game.
you should just
I just heard that it was
check it out.
popular.
Oh, I'm sitting here fucking on research again. Just go check it out, dude. I
you
watched
the
the
one last
entire. I watched his entire like gameplay. Not his entire gameplay, but like his like what the fuck's it called there? Commentary on like certain clips. But it was basically like him playing through the whole game. Just it was set up in like 3 or 4 videos. But they were like 20-minute videos, and he obviously edited some shit out. But it was like you could still understand what was going on. Like I could still understand that the first character you play as, or would depend. I think it's the first guy. Again, I don't know. The first character, whatever, the slave robot or the maid robot or whatever the fuck she is, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's the first one you play as, and then when something happens with that character, you switch over to Connor.
Yeah.
And then when you're done doing whatever with Connor or Connor dies for the first time, it switches to the deviant, Marcus, I believe.
Marcus Phoenix.
It's a really, I think that they did good. The way that the story is set out and the way that the characters actually convey their emotion. Yes, I know they're androids, but it's Detroit become human, man. They're trying to just get some rights.
Like how like in Nier, everything in that game tries to emulate humanity and humans. Like that's like an inevitable goal they're trying to get to, but they never do it.
Yeah.
More.
I really liked the way they set it up. I liked the ending, depending on which way you played the game. Again, Critical killed himself multiple times, or killed Connor multiple times, so that changed it.
I know. Wait, can I rename this guy? I can wait. Can I please?
I can apparently send an envoy, and I'm gonna send it to Jerusalem, and then I'm gonna declare war. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't. I wanted to rename.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You're next to Jerusalem.
I wanted to rename my great general from Hannibal Barca to Hannibal Burris.
Hannibal Burris. He is a legend.
Morpheus.
Jason, I hope you realize your builders are not your builders anymore.
Yeah, I kind of I don't even know what the fuck we're actually doing, so I've just been kind of sitting here.
We gotta take over Jerusalem, and then we're done here.
And I got like 7 minutes before I get off, so my AI's gonna have to do something with it,
Nah.
Eh? What is that, Alex? What was that? What was it? Crying of dissent, Alex. You and your Mambanza Congo freaking Bombamba.
Hey, listen, don't make fun of my Congo.
How come you put MB in front of a city name? Or MBA?
I don't know. MBA. This is where they got the term MBA from?
MBA, not NBA.
Is it NBA? It is NBA.
Yeah, it is NBA, National Basketball.
Yep, okay, yep.
I don't even play basketball, and I know that.
Listen, alright, I don't get terms.
Or sports. I don't sport, Alex. You think I sports?
I don't sport either.
So, when we stopped the stream,
I was forced to when I was
just a question.
Were
When I did that first one, the test one, to make sure that our audio was working, is it gonna be like there on YouTube? So there's gonna be our test one until we delete it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't know how live streams actually work. I don't know if like you could post a live stream and then you can't watch it anymore.
How do live streams work?
How do live stream work?
I don't know. Like it's a live stream, so I feel like you can't watch it once it's over. Is that how it works?
So
because I know on Facebook you can.
Live stream.
You can do it on any social platform.
Yeah, it saves it. Once you're done streaming, it saves it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we've been recording for about 48 minutes and it's just us. We need to pick a better time to record.
I mean, unless you want to set up specific times, but I never can I can never go to a specific time of day to
I can't do a specific time of day, but I believe that we should try to do it like in the afternoon.
Okay.
Or sometime in the afternoon, like whenever you get out of work or whatever, and if I'm not working, we can go on it. I mean, I love how we made this channel with, you know, like some boys, but they don't even play with us anymore.
I mean, they do. I mean... either way, are we done here?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm pretty much done. I gotta go to bed in like 4 minutes.
Alright. I'm just...
Save a game, Alex.
Do we want to save this game? I'm just gonna...
I don't know.
I actually don't give two fucks about this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quit.
I was just doing it. Buy some time to just wait until 11 o'clock to go to bed.
I'm just gonna stop it. And we're wrapping this shit up.